in Sioux City, Westwood trying to ruin Hinton's undefeated season and make a return trip to the well. Going straight into the second. Rebels, Carly Johnston dishes to Grace Lewis. She'll drill the triple, but they trail by 8. We'll go to the end of the second quarter here. Blackhawks, Addie Piggott. She'll toss it over to Sydney Duskett. Duskett rises up, nails that shot right before the buzzer, and they lead by 10 at the half. Later on, Rebels trying to stay in the game here. Carly Johnston dishes to Kaya Williams for the corner 3. But the Blackhawks were unstoppable in this one. Keely DeRochi, she's going to hand the ball over to Addison Glass for the triple. Hinton, they win 49-35, punching their ticket to state for the first time since 2009.
Second quarter, we got it going a little bit. Third quarter, I think we're up by 17 or so heading into the fourth. So, they just stuck with the game plan, and very, very proud of their effort tonight.
Couple of scores featuring other Siouxland teams looking to get to the well. The Central Lions earn their way to Des Moines with a 69-53 win. And the Newfoundland Mustangs, they'll be joining that crew down in Des Moines as well. They defeated Coon Rapids Bayard 71-40.